The word adhocracy is generally used to describe governing models that fill the void when there are no others. It's quite common in internet culture when people eschew any type of organizing structure, refuse to adopt any type of governance model, so instead they operate or govern on an ad hoc basis. These types of adhocracies are generally falling onto the people who actually do the work, who are actually engaged in the labor. One of the myths of the structureless organization is that everything is done magically. But just as with the Linux kernel, just as with many open source projects, and just as with many community organizations, there's usually someone at the core who ends up getting things done. And they form the basis of the adhocracy. That there's no real decision-making structure, you just do what you have to do in the course of running the organization, planning for the event, or running a particular campaign. Of course, the dangers of adhocracy is the authority is never actually legitimate. So when you have to make a difficult decision, when people start criticizing decisions that are made by the adhocracy itself, that's when the organization starts to run into trouble and in some cases disintegrates. So while adhocracy often works for spontaneous and low-scale organizations, it can be dangerous in the sense that it doesn't actually provide you with the agency, the foresight, to do what it is you want to do, and it also relies upon an exploitation of those people who are at the center. Yes, they have power as part of the adhocracy, but they don't really have any rights, nor do they necessarily have the support of the larger organization. So rather than employing an adhocracy, it's usually best to find some other type of governing model.